I love all Latin American cuisines, and I felt a bit peckish, so I jumped online and I did a search. Airbnb have launched their experiences, where locals give unique access to their homes or communities with an insider's knowledge. That's how I met Chef Gigi, who's going to cook some Latin fusion flavours for me tonight. Gigi, thank you so much for having me tonight. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for coming here. Taste a little bit of the South American flavor.
What are you going to be making for me today?
In Brazil, we call this dish baião de dois. It's a dish that they mix beans and rice together with many kinds of variations around Brazil. This is a dish from the northeast of Brazil.
And we got right to it. I love helping in the kitchen, so Gigi put me straight to work. Put a big slab of butter in your pan, and when it's sizzling, put in some diced bacon.
We just want to cook a little bit,
Okay.
release some flavor in the pan.
Sweat it out.
Yeah.
Those are three things that are my favourite things: bacon, beans and rice.
So you came to the right
Word,
place.
for sure. Scoop out the bacon, leaving the butter and flavour in the pan. Don't worry, we'll add it back in at the end.
We're gonna cook the risotto and then we finish with the bacon again.
Add your diced red onions. And in between cooking, I asked him to tell me a little bit about
My
himself.
background is Portuguese, Italian, and my grandma is from Paraguay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a crazy mix.
A great mix.
Yeah.
Add the classic rice for a risotto, the arborio rice. It's a short grain, high starch rice which guarantees a really creamy risotto. It's important to coat each grain in the flavourful fat now before adding any liquid.
Because when it starts to release the starch, you will not get flavor anymore. If you don't put the flavor now, that's it. You don't have any flavor.
Now or never.
Yeah. White wine.
Aren't you supposed to have like one for you, one for the
Oh,
pot?
yes.
One for... Where's our wine?
We need to. That's my bad. That was my bad.
Next time.
Next time, definitely.
And have your hot stock ready to pour.
It has to be warm because if you put the stock cold, the rice stops to cook. So you break the cooking point.
Okay.
And probably you will not have the rice perfectly creamy and with the properly starch released, because when you put heat here you are releasing the starch, and that's what we want to get really creamy and nice risotto. Now I'm working with Chefin here doing the South American experience with Airbnb and some caterings with some canapés, Brazilian style as well.
He teamed up with the folks at Airbnb for this new experience to bring South American flavours to Sydney-siders and tourists alike. Not only is he passionate about food, but he's also passionate about his country and the flavours it can bring to other cuisines as well.
I love what I do, so that's why all the time I'm cooking. If I'm not working, I'm cooking for my family, I'm cooking for my friends.
And what does cooking mean to you?
Love, yeah, basically.
Right on. Talk about seeing eye to eye.
Probably we're gonna need to repeat this process with the stock 2 or 3 times more to get there.
Wow. As you know, risotto takes patience.
Additions, 2 to 3 additions. It depends of the rice. Some rice they have more starch than other ones, so they take a bit longer to cook. In this case, it cooks really fast. This rice is helping us today.
I had never seen these before and had to ask him what they were.
They're amazing. Here they call kiss pepper. In Brazil, we call pimenta biquinho.
Pimento biquinho.
Pimenta biquinho.
Biquinho.
Yeah.
Tiny pepper.
Yeah, like tiny pepper.
Next, we add the tiny peppers, squishing some to release their pickled flavour and keeping some whole for texture. Add your bacon back in.
I'm gonna put just a little of this leek. I don't cook the leek, I want this flavor of leek as well in the middle of the risotto. We can turn off the pan.
Now for the halloumi.
The beans. That's the perfect combination, baião de dois. And of course, to finish the risotto, as a good Italian, you need Parmesan cheese and lots of butter.
Oh, wow.
So we use half of the butter at the beginning of the process, and now we put all the other butter.
Okay. Lovely.
Then we add the cheese.
Add more stock if needed.
Now we add the coriander at the last to give some more Brazilian flavor.
Yum. And salt to taste.
And that's what I want to do. I want to bring this taste to the table of people, to make them know that our food is really good. And of course, to make them know if they go to Brazil, they already know what they want to eat.
And not that you're just great dancers.
Yes, exactly. Not just great dancers, beer, carnival, that's amazing. But there's lots of food in these festivals as well.
Awesome. Yum. This looks so good and it smells delicious. And I went home happy and full too.
Very creamy with this kind of vinaigrette at the end.
It just popped in my mouth.
Exactly.
That's definitely, yeah, that's beautiful. It's so good.
Now I'm happy.
That's really, really well done. Now, where can I find some queijadinhas for dessert?